The 2002 National Electrical Code, specifically Section 406.5d, addresses the placement of electrical receptacles in bathrooms in relation to bathtubs and showers. This section is crucial for ensuring electrical safety and preventing potential hazards associated with water and electricity. Section 406.5d of the 2002 NEC states that receptacles are prohibited from being installed inside or within 6 feet of the outside edge of a bathtub or shower stall. This 6-foot zone extends horizontally and vertically from the edge of the bathtub or shower. The purpose of this restriction is to minimize the risk of electric shock. Water is an excellent conductor of electricity, and the presence of a receptacle close to a water source increases the likelihood of a person coming into contact with both water and electricity simultaneously, which can result in severe injury or even death. The 6-foot rule is a safety measure designed to create a buffer zone between electrical outlets and water sources. This buffer zone reduces the probability of accidental contact with electricity while a person is wet or standing in water. Ground fault circuit interrupters, commonly known as GFCIs, are essential safety devices in bathrooms. While GFCIs do not eliminate the need for proper receptacle placement, they provide an additional layer of protection. A GFCI is designed to detect even small imbalances in the electrical current flowing through a circuit. If the current going into an appliance or device differs from the current returning, it indicates that some of the current is leaking, possibly through a person. When a GFCI detects such a leakage, it quickly trips the circuit, cutting off the power and preventing a potentially fatal shock. In bathrooms, the NEC requires that all 125-volt, 15-amp and 20-amp receptacles be GFCI protected. This requirement applies to all receptacles regardless of their location within the bathroom. The combination of GFCI protection and the 6-foot rule provides a comprehensive safety approach. The 6-foot rule minimizes the chance of an electrical hazard, and the GFCI protects against shock if an electrical fault occurs. When installing or modifying electrical receptacles in a bathroom, it is imperative to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes. Local codes may have additional requirements or restrictions that must be followed. It is also crucial to use a qualified electrician to perform the work. A qualified electrician has the knowledge, skills, and experience to ensure that the electrical installation is safe and compliant with all applicable codes. Factors that affect the placement of bathroom receptacles include the size and layout of the bathroom, the location of plumbing fixtures, and the type of receptacle being installed. In small bathrooms, it may be challenging to comply with the 6-foot rule. In such cases, it may be necessary to relocate plumbing fixtures or modify the layout of the bathroom to create the necessary clearance. When selecting receptacles for use in bathrooms, it is essential to choose devices that are listed and labeled for the intended use. Listed and labeled receptacles have been tested and certified by a recognized testing laboratory to meet specific safety standards. Tamper-resistant receptacles, commonly known as TRR, are also recommended in bathrooms, especially in homes with young children. TRR have internal shutters that prevent the insertion of foreign objects into the receptacle slots, reducing the risk of electrical shock. In addition to the 6-foot rule and GFCI protection, other NEC requirements apply to bathroom receptacles. For example, at least one receptacle must be located within 3 feet of each sink basin. This receptacle must be readily accessible and cannot be located behind the sink. This requirement ensures that there is a convenient location to plug in small appliances, such as hair dryers and electric razors. The NEC also addresses the installation of receptacles in other areas of the home where water is present, such as kitchens, laundry rooms, and outdoor locations. The same principles of GFCI protection and safe receptacle placement apply in these areas. In kitchens, all receptacles serving countertop surfaces must be GFCI protected. In laundry rooms, all receptacles within 6 feet of a laundry sink or washing machine must be GFCI protected. Outdoor receptacles that are readily accessible must also be GFCI protected. The requirements for GFCI protection and receptacle placement are intended to create a safe electrical environment in all areas of the home where water is present. By following these guidelines, you can significantly reduce the risk of electric shock and ensure the safety of yourself and your family. The 6-foot rule is measured from the outside edge of the bathtub or shower stall. This measurement includes any enclosures, such as shower doors or walls. If the shower stall has a door, the 6-foot zone extends from the outside edge of the door when it is closed. The intent is to prevent receptacles from being located in an area where a person could easily reach them while in the bathtub or shower. In some cases, it may be necessary to install a receptacle closer than 6 feet to a bathtub or shower. This is only permitted if the receptacle is GFCI protected and is located behind a permanent barrier that prevents access to the receptacle from the bathtub or shower. For example, a receptacle could be installed on the back of a vanity cabinet that is located next to a bathtub, provided that the cabinet prevents a person in the bathtub from reaching the receptacle. However, it is always preferable to comply with the 6-foot rule whenever possible. The NEC provides specific definitions for terms such as receptacle, bathtub, and shower stall. It is important to understand these definitions to ensure that you are interpreting the code correctly. A receptacle is defined as a contact device installed at the outlet for the connection of an attachment plug. A bathtub is defined as a plumbing fixture designed for the purpose of bathing. A shower stall is defined as a compartment designed for the purpose of showering. The NEC also provides guidance on the types of wiring methods that are permitted in bathrooms. All wiring must be installed in accordance with the requirements of the NEC. The NEC prohibits the use of certain types of wiring in bathrooms, such as surface-mounted open wiring. All wiring must be concealed within walls, floors, or ceilings. The NEC also requires that all electrical boxes in bathrooms be properly grounded. Grounding is a safety measure that helps to protect against electric shock. A ground wire provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker or fuse and cutting off the power. All metal parts of electrical equipment in bathrooms, such as light fixtures and receptacles, must be grounded. In addition to the NEC requirements, it is also important to follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing electrical equipment in bathrooms. The manufacturer's instructions may provide additional safety precautions or requirements that must be followed. Failure to follow the manufacturer's instructions could void the warranty and could also create a safety hazard. It is always a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician before starting any electrical work in a bathroom. A qualified electrician can help you to determine the applicable code requirements and can ensure that the electrical installation is safe and compliant. Electrical work can be dangerous if it is not performed properly. It is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from electric shock. Always turn off the power to the circuit before working on any electrical equipment. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as rubber gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable performing electrical work yourself, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. The cost of hiring an electrician is typically less than the cost of repairing damage caused by faulty electrical work. In summary, the 2002 NEC Section 406.5d prohibits the installation of receptacles inside or within 6 feet of the outside edge of a bathtub or shower stall. This requirement is intended to prevent electric shock. All 125-volt, 15-amp and 20-amp receptacles in bathrooms must be GFCI protected. It is important to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes before installing or modifying electrical receptacles in a bathroom. It is also crucial to use a qualified electrician to perform the work. By following these guidelines, you can significantly reduce the risk of electric shock and ensure the safety of yourself and your family. In addition to the specific requirements for bathroom receptacles, the NEC also contains general requirements for electrical safety that apply to all areas of the home. These general requirements include the proper grounding of electrical equipment, the use of approved wiring methods, and the installation of overcurrent protection devices such as circuit breakers and fuses. It is important to be familiar with these general requirements as well as the specific requirements for bathroom receptacles. The NEC is a comprehensive document that covers all aspects of electrical safety. It is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and industry best practices. It is important to use the latest edition of the NEC when performing electrical work. The NEC is available for purchase from various sources, including the National Fire Protection Association (NFPA) and many online retailers. It is also available for review at many public libraries. In addition to the NEC, there are also many other resources available to help you learn about electrical safety. These resources include books, articles, websites, and training courses. It is important to take the time to educate yourself about electrical safety so that you can protect yourself and your family from electric shock. Electrical safety is a serious matter. It is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from electric shock. By following the guidelines in the NEC and by educating yourself about electrical safety, you can significantly reduce the risk of electrical injury. Firstly, always ensure to consult the latest edition of the NEC. Secondly, utilize a qualified electrician for any electrical work, especially in bathrooms. Thirdly, adhere to the 6-foot rule for receptacle placement near bathtubs and showers. Fourthly, ensure all bathroom receptacles are GFCI protected. Fifthly, use listed and labeled receptacles for safety. Sixthly, consider tamper-resistant receptacles, especially in homes with children. Seventhly, understand the definitions of terms like receptacle, bathtub, and shower stall in the NEC. Eighthly, follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing electrical equipment. Ninthly, always turn off the power before working on any electrical equipment. And tenthly, use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment. The National Electrical Code is a living document, constantly evolving to address new technologies and safety concerns. Staying updated with its latest revisions is crucial for anyone involved in electrical work, from professional electricians to homeowners undertaking DIY projects. The NEC provides a framework for safe electrical installations, but it's not a substitute for professional expertise. Always consult a qualified electrician for complex projects or when unsure about any aspect of the code. While the 6-foot rule and GFCI protection are essential, remember that they are just two pieces of a larger electrical safety puzzle. Proper grounding, wiring methods, and overcurrent protection are equally important for ensuring a safe electrical environment. GFCI protection is not limited to bathrooms. It's also required in other areas where water is present, such as kitchens, laundry rooms, and outdoor locations. Understanding the specific requirements for each area is crucial for compliance. When selecting electrical equipment, always choose products that are listed and labeled by a recognized testing laboratory. This ensures that the equipment has been tested and certified to meet safety standards. Tamper-resistant receptacles are a valuable addition to any home, especially those with young children. They prevent the insertion of foreign objects into the receptacle slots, reducing the risk of electrical shock. Before undertaking any electrical work, always take the time to educate yourself about electrical safety. There are many resources available, including books, articles, websites, and training courses. If you're not comfortable performing electrical work yourself, it's always best to hire a qualified electrician. The cost of hiring an electrician is often less than the cost of repairing damage caused by faulty electrical work. Electrical safety is not just about protecting yourself, it's also about protecting your family and your property. By following the guidelines in the NEC and by taking the necessary precautions, you can create a safe electrical environment for everyone. The NEC is a minimum standard. Local codes may have additional requirements or restrictions. Always check with your local building department to determine the applicable codes in your area. The NEC is not a substitute for good judgment. Always use common sense when working with electricity. If something doesn't seem right, don't do it. Call a qualified electrician. Electrical work can be dangerous if it's not performed properly. It's important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from electric shock. If you're not sure how to do something, don't guess. Call a qualified electrician. The NEC is a complex document, but it's essential for ensuring electrical safety. By taking the time to understand the code, you can help to protect yourself and your family from electric shock. The location of electrical receptacles in a bathroom must adhere to specific guidelines outlined in the NEC, particularly Section 406.5D in the 2002 edition. This section explicitly prohibits the installation of receptacles inside or within 6 feet of the outside edge of a bathtub or shower stall. The purpose of this regulation is to minimize the risk of electric shock, as water is an excellent conductor of electricity. The 6-foot zone extends horizontally and vertically from the edge of the bathtub or shower, encompassing the space where a person might be wet or in contact with water while using electrical appliances. Ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, play a crucial role in bathroom safety. The NEC requires that all 125-volt, 15-amp, and 20-amp receptacles in bathrooms be GFCI protected. GFCIs are designed to detect even-minute imbalances in electrical current, and when such an imbalance is detected, the GFCI quickly trips the circuit, cutting off power and preventing potentially fatal shocks. The combination of the 6-foot rule and GFCI protection provides a comprehensive approach to electrical safety in bathrooms. It's important to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes when installing or modifying electrical receptacles in a bathroom. Local codes may have additional requirements or restrictions beyond those specified in the NEC. A qualified electrician should perform the work, ensuring compliance with all applicable codes and safety standards. Factors to consider when placing bathroom receptacles include the size and layout of the bathroom, the location of plumbing fixtures, and the type of receptacle being installed. In smaller bathrooms, adhering to the 6-foot rule can be challenging, requiring potential adjustments to plumbing fixture locations or bathroom layout. When selecting receptacles, it is crucial to use listed and labeled devices, indicating that they have been tested and certified by a recognized testing laboratory to meet specific safety standards. Tamper-resistant receptacles, or TRRs, are recommended, particularly in homes with young children, to prevent the insertion of foreign objects into the receptacle slots. The NEC also mandates that at least one receptacle be located within 3 feet of each sink basin, readily accessible and not behind the sink, providing a convenient location for plugging in small appliances like hair dryers or electric razors. The principles of GFCI protection and safe receptacle placement extend to other areas of the home where water is present, such as kitchens, laundry rooms, and outdoor locations. Kitchens require GFCI protection for all receptacles serving countertop surfaces, while laundry rooms mandated for receptacles within 6 feet of a laundry sink or washing machine. Outdoor receptacles that are readily accessible must also be GFCI protected. In addition to the 6-foot rule and GFCI protection, the NEC establishes requirements for wiring methods in bathrooms. All wiring must comply with NEC regulations and be concealed within walls, floors, or ceilings, prohibiting surface-mounted open wiring. Electrical boxes must be properly grounded to provide a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker or fuse and cutting off the power in the event of a fault. All metal parts of electrical equipment in bathrooms, including light fixtures and receptacles, must be grounded.